a graphics overhaul, the sniffing sniffer, and Minecraft 1.20 snapshots. Hello lads, laddies, everybody, this is me, your favorite news host, this is Jessica Vesica, and it's time to talk. In today's wonderful and definitely final Minecraft news recap video of the year, we're going to talk about some big leaks that have happened yet again, and I'm so excited, I can't wait. But we will wait just one quick second, because this week is my birthday, and I saw that you wanted to leave a like in honor of my birthday this Friday. Aw, so sweet. Let's do this. Take a seat, because this is
Minecraft.
Or at least it's Minecraft right now. Who knows? It could be changing soon. Check this out. We begin with a nod to this Twitter account and one of my favorites, this Twitter account as well. They broke the news on this one. Story number 1 on the potential future and potential upgrades coming to Minecraft's graphics begins yesterday over on Twitter. In the morning, I'm sitting down, I'm drinking my morning coffee before I start working on a different video, and then suddenly, this pops up into my feed. Intriguing, I think to myself, as I begin to analyze line by line all of the code. Now, very important for context on this one, looking at the replies here, we have Dark Gamer, another very credible person who found some stuff in other betas for us. It actually didn't start appearing in the latest preview. True, I started seeing it in the one before it, so it's pretty recent. For those of you out of the loop, Bedrock Beta 1.19.60.23 released 2 weeks ago. That was the beta where the campfire change was introduced, a very controversial one. 1.90.60.24 is the beta from last week where it was indeed confirmed that this campfire change, despite the community's opinions, will be staying in the game forever. Campfires will only hurt things, not set them on fire. Checking out these images attached to the original tweet, we have something called deferred renderer.json, light clustering, and vanilla lights. Now, scrolling on through, we're bestowed with even more technical information. This first one is talking about colors and different light sources. This second one is talking about lights again, and then finally, this third one, lights again. It would appear that it's a lit update. Apparently, RTX is already taking advantage of this. However, these files are also appearing on Android, so either RTX will remain the only one using it, or it won't be the only one. We'll see what happens. Now me, an intellect here, would like to throw my hat into the ring and add another potential possibility. My fellow investors, it is perhaps time to invest in some stocks. You see, this could perhaps be a leak, and maybe, who knows, in a couple weeks' time, there could be some kind of RTX Android phone being announced. Do they announce tech things at this point in the year? Probably highly unlikely, and should you take financial advice from a Minecraft YouTuber? Yeah, well, you make the decision yourself. All in all, this amounts to some interesting new code that has been found inside of the Bedrock Edition files. Yet again. How does this keep happening? Every few weeks. Now, to be honest, it's all still kind of confusing to me. I'm not like the most technical person, don't really fully get code, and that's where Jolly Tater, man of Minecraft, it comes in. This helped out huge time. I was able to find shader sliders in the code for the latest Minecraft beta, and this is from November 18th, so about a month ago. In the picture here, we can see different options for atmospherics, edge, highlight, bloom, shader related things. It's very interesting. Sliding over to Bedrock Edition 1.90.60, I unfortunately don't have a computer with like an RTX card or anything like that. Checking the video settings, I don't have any of those things right there, but that original tweet looked like it was some kind of touchscreen device, maybe like an Android thing or something. Can I show code in a video? I'm sure I could. Theoretically, you just go into the game and find these lines of code yourself, right? They're there. There's a lot of screenshots of different lines of code that are talking about code-related things. For example, this line has 0.3899999856. Yeah, it's like code-related technical things. Obviously. The one thing that my superb intuition does pick up from these images, though, is that GFX must mean graphics, because sound it out, it's graphics, right? And then sure enough, we have those 3 sections inside of the code files as well. Again, all relating to graphics. The one that is maybe the most interesting to me out of all of these things, though, is the one that has to do with color. Colored light, torch, redstone torch, and rod, and lantern colors? And they're all the same right now, but, you could change them, right? Theoretically, you could change them. To make things maybe even more interesting, pretty recently on the Minecraft YouTube channel, they released these like vibe session videos. There's like a series of them with like basically just background ambiance. Is beautiful. And this one, it looks like we get like, what is that thing called? Diglett? I think it's called Diglett. Now this whole thing is definitely just a total vibe sesh for sure. It's not really meant for much other than ambiance, but there is colored like lighting in here. I don't know, you know, like it's colorful. Regardless to say, it's interesting. There's more very, very interesting and strange code found inside of the Bedrock Edition betas. How I see it, this could realistically mean two things. Either RTX is getting its support again, which is a huge thing for Bedrock Edition. That's really, really cool. I really genuinely and sincerely wish I could experience it myself. I just would need an RTX card or something. But yeah, anyways, RTX support, or maybe they're actually just kind of ditching RTX because it has been like a really, really long time, and maybe actually working on some more support for like either shaders built into the game or just new beautiful graphics in general. What do you think? Now clearly, unfortunately, maybe this is all like Bedrock Edition code right now, but they're focused on parity nowadays, and so if they're gonna upgrade Bedrock graphics and it's not like RTX stuff, I think there could maybe even be hope for Java too. So I need you to let me know what you think about that one down below, and let's move on. Check out this screen. Now, this screen is obviously not my screen. It's from a tweet on Twitter. But how do we feel about this? Do we like this? I mean, it is clean. It is like definitely clean. I like that red like glow set over the screen and everything, and it absolutely matches Bedrock Edition's new UI. I don't know. I'm torn. When the devs began working on brand new UI for Bedrock Edition, which seems like it must have started like a million years ago at this point, I think it was stated that eventually they plan on working through like every UI in the game and upgrading it.
So
it makes sense. It really, really does make sense, but all of it also kind of makes me jealous. Java's UI, I mean, I guess it works and it's kind of a classic iconic thing, but like, where's my fancy new UI on Java? Come on. Moving on to Minecraft 1.20. So a couple weeks ago, a sad but happy thing, a sappy thing happened. Minecraft 1.19.3 released, which was cool. After Minecraft 1.19.3 released, for some reason, me and a lot of other people in the community really thought that like 1.19.4 snapshots would start that next week, snap just like that, or maybe even like just 1.20 snapshots. Either way, more snapshots. Come that next week, and there was nothing. And then the week after that, there was also, unfortunately, nothing. And then here we are this week. Will there be a snapshot tomorrow? I can almost tell you for 100% certainty, no, there will not be a snapshot tomorrow. I might release a really cool video on glitches, and you're going to want to see that for sure. But, like, I don't think there will be a snapshot tomorrow. Or a preview while we're at it, too. Typically, every single year, around this time of the year, the devs go on vacation. And this vacation is for, well, like a little bit of vacation. They take a break from developing the game. Typically, after this vacation, the vacation will end. And then when that vacation ends, they come back and come out with even more exciting snapshots and features. That's going to be really cool. I keep seeing the question again and again and again in the comments and the DMs. Where is 1.20? Where are the snapshots? What happened to them? It's been so long since that Piglin had. My friend, my sweet friend, I wish I had an answer, but I don't. 1.20 snapshots are gone. Of course, hopefully, metaphorically speaking, 1.20 snapshots are this egg. The devs have taken this egg and tossed the egg at the wall, and the egg is gone. It doesn't exist anymore. Hopefully, it's all just a metaphor. Realistically, what I think has happened here is, for the most part, the devs have left for their holiday break. Minecraft 1.20 snapshots, or maybe 1.19.4 snapshots, they'll be back soon, but that soon is probably going to be in 2023. The one thing that seems to be a little bit different about this year, though, is the fact that typically every other year, right before the devs have left for their break, they've left us with some kind of interesting new snapshot that has something like new in it to check out. A couple weeks ago, if I had to have guessed, I would have thought that maybe they would have dropped the sniffer right before holiday break, said, here you go guys, check it out, test it out for us, and then they disappear into the snowy sunset. But yeah, it didn't happen. Snapshots have definitely got to be done for this year. We won't see any more. However, all hope is not lost. Work is happening. Nowadays, one thing that I like to do for you guys is keep an eye on the bug tracker and see what the devs are doing behind the scenes. Like, what kind of bugs are they fixing, if any? And look at this. As of the recording of this video, which is yesterday, 23 bugs have already been fixed for the next update, called the Future Update. So this is the Java Edition bug tracker, to be clear. This means typically that whenever a snapshot comes, well, in that next snapshot, all of these bug fixes will be fixed, including sprinting isn't canceled when dismounting writable entities, which has existed since 2013. 2013. Fixed an hour ago, hot off the presses, guys. Now, for a single random Java snapshot, 23 bug fixes is a lot. Like, that's a lot of bug fixes, which does mean that whenever snapshots come back, at the least, this is going to be a pretty sizable bug fixing snapshot, but hopefully at the, I don't know how to say it. Hey, what is the word for it? At the more than least, there is more than bug fixes. Who knows? Maybe we'll end up seeing the sniffer really soon, or maybe that beautiful archaeology system, or maybe something completely random that we didn't see coming at all. When I think of the sniffer, Minecraft's latest mob vote winning mob, I kind of think of the jungle, right? Like, I don't know if it's just Dino Kid and me coming to life, but I picture dinosaurs running around in some kind of jungle. I picture the sniffer sniffing around, crawling around in some kind of jungle. After all, there's got to be so many seeds found in the ground in this thing, right? Additionally, when I think of the sniffer, I think of the sniffer soon. Back to Twitter. You want to talk about Bedrock Edition code? Well, here you go. Another thing has been found inside of the Bedrock Edition code, which points to the sniffer very possibly being almost done, or at the least, a lot of work has been done on the sniffer, and it's beautiful. This is a topic that I've been saving for a while, guys, because you see, when I make these videos, I like to try and like pile a bunch of juicy info into it, so it's not just like one topic, unless it's a big one. December 6th, 2022, Mod Bay. I am here to inform you today, if you haven't heard from like Echo Soldier or somebody yet, but the sniffer, bits of the sniffer have been found inside of the Bedrock Edition code for almost a month now, too. It's crazy. We're almost to the end of this little news update video, but before we do that, I would like to say, the sweet holiday season, it's so sentimental. Oh, God. Alright, I don't mean it as like a joke or a meme or anything. Seriously, I would like to say thank you for all the love and the support on the content that I've made this year. I feel like personally, I've grown a lot this year and kind of like came up with like different kinds of style of content and things to make, and I just wanted to take a quick second to say thank you all for watching the videos. I really do appreciate you, and I'm super grateful for all of you. I've been working on cooking up even more cool, fresh content ideas than ever for you, and yeah, I'm just super excited to get to show you it next year. So, thank you for watching the videos this year, and I hope you watch them next year. A simple topic, because I don't really fully understand it, so maybe somebody can explain it, but new beta API models are in the game files, Minecraft server editor, and server editor bindings. Maybe Mojang is working on a way that allows us to create tools for the editor mode, which is a reference to, I think, this stuff. We talked about it in this video. It's essentially a new game mode coming to Minecraft 2. So if y'all understand that one, you want to do me a favor and explain it a little bit more for me down below, and that will walk us right into the very final part of today's video. Just because I keep seeing so many different questions about the snapshots, the previews, the betas, like just 1.20 in general, predictions. We'll end with predictions. 1.20 snapshots or 1.90.4 snapshots with 1.20 things, I'd take a guess that they will begin in January. I think they're close. Best case scenario, my guess is invalidated somehow and one pops up tomorrow, but I think it's unlikely. Now, the betas and the previews, I'm not as familiar with the betas and the previews, but I do think that betas and previews, those will also probably end up beginning in January. Probably, or possibly, a little bit sooner than the snapshots too. See, I was taking a look back at last year's and how they did things, and I think there was like a beta, like in that first week of January. I think it was like January 5th or something insane like that. Kind of crazy. I don't know, but I do feel like the devs are kind of like holding 1.20 things back for next year, and they're going to do like big thing, or at least that's kind of how I hope it will be, like a more 1.20 things, one after another. I do hope it's not all in one snapshot. I think splitting things up gives people proper time to focus on like, whoa, we look at the bamboo this week, that's really exciting, and then next week we're like, whoa, we'll take a look at like the creeper heads and stuff. feel like it's probably a better way to hype features up and stuff, but I guess we'll see. Anyways, big news updates, the final of the year. That's all I've got for you. I hope you enjoyed. Last week was List Week, where I did tons of cool, fun videos, like 10 farms in 10 minutes was like a speed game, or some cool red zone contraptions, so I recommend checking out one of those next. Thank you all so much for watching, and happy holidays. If you haven't yet, give me something to read, talk about something, down in the comments below. It's been me, Waddles. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.